All right. Hello, everybody. We're finally starting. We're a little bit later today because of the timing around the beginning of the month and my job, but welcome in, everybody. We are alive. We are here. Why no Lily head pats, though? That would be adorable. That would be very adorable. I'm glad you guys love the new emotes. We got one extra slot, so we have the new Lily emote. We're going to be working our way towards getting as many members as possible so we can get a couple more emotes if possible. I think Zaramoth was wanting Squirtle this time. Coles is what I'm getting up from that. I know you want to gear up emote. That'd be really cool. Bonjour. Welcome in, Wyatt. Hello, everybody that's joined in already. Marlon, Rex, Good, Coles, Marlon, I think I already said, Zaramoth, and Wyatt. You guys are all awesome. Let me get the vertical up and running. Hopefully it connects easier than it did last night. I don't know what was up with last night and the vertical not wanting to behave. Yeah, no problem today. Vertical is now connected. Perfect. Love that. Gonna pop out the chat. And we are good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and switch both of these to live chat so I can see you guys chatting in real time. And we are gonna be in a good spot. Okay. Yeah, so we can talk a little bit about Dratini getting started here. Just because I do think that we went over a little bit of this last time. It's not a very seamless run. It's a little bit crazy. MD, my love, it's good to hear you. It's nice to see you in the chat, Moxie. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Snake Cameo, welcome in, Pop-Tart. Welcome, welcome. We'll do a quick review of Dratini. It's been a few weeks. Basically, it's a physical attacker with 64 base attack, but only 41 base HP, as well as 45 base defense, meaning it's pretty frail, and as well as only has 50 base special and speed, which isn't great either. So it doesn't have the best stats to work with. Its learn set is kind of horrendous, unfortunately. So that's not a great sign either. We played through last time. Dratini got in the F tier. I think primarily because of its learn set. We found some things that I think we can improve. So I'm hoping we can get Dratini going. The nice thing is that Dratini gets a really good TM set. It has Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Dragon Rage, technically. Not that that's very helpful in these runs. As well as Water Gun, Bubble Beam. All that good stuff. So it has a really solid learn set. Pool Noodle 2 Wiggle Boogaloo. Welcome in, Cosmic. Despite being ill, I've arrived. Well, I hope you start feeling better, Cosmic. Welcome. All Saints Day, it's my birthday. Oh, really? That's awesome, Fruitful. Happy birthday. Herbert's cousin, I love it. Are you 2 minutes behind? Oh, no problem. We're just getting started here. We are just getting started. Okay. So that all looks like we're connected well. I think it's kind of as much intro as Dratini needs. Hello, Garrett. Welcome in. On the vertical side. Oh, let me put my little message in the vertical chat. 1 second. I am streaming in full screen format as well. Go. Let's see. Check out the channel page to see both streams. Thanks for watching. Perfect. There we go. So if you want to switch to between a vertical or the full screen PC or TV format, they are both available. Whichever way you guys want to watch. The full screen version does have a little bit more information, a little more data for you if you want to see that kind of stuff. But the vertical has most of what you need to see. I don't have a reset counter on the vertical yet. I need to find a good way to incorporate that. But otherwise, it has the Pokemon card for Dratini, as well as, all the gameplay and badges. So that is at least covered. Cool. Let me go ahead and jump on into the game. I think we're going to have to... we should talk a little bit about the tier list, actually. before I totally jump into it. Because I want to get a prediction down. Because I think it would be good to get a baseline. So last time, when we played through with Dratini, it got 2 hours, 4 minutes, which puts it in the F tier, if just barely. Horizontal stream is supreme. I agree. I like it. And welcome, Garrett, to the full screen version. Okay. But yeah, so Dratini was in the F tier on its first playthrough, but that was a pretty rough one. I think I had like 40 resets. It was really not very good. So the benefit today is that we've already had that experience, kind of a rough playthrough, getting the gist of things. I have some notes that I took from that run, and then we kind of have an idea of what we're going to do. I don't plan on using Hyper Beam. I don't know if that's ideal. Because, like, Hyper Beam's okay, but Wrap for Lorelei is kind of nice, just because Lorelei can be a real pain for dragon types. So I think we should bank on that, but I have a couple of other thoughts throughout the game that I can talk about as we get to each stage. But I'm hoping if this all goes well, we want to maybe get to the top of D tier, maybe alongside Ammonite, if not possibly to the C tier. C tier would be so cool if we could do that. It would be a tough one to make it in that time, but it would be really, really cool to get Dratini under an hour and 30. Under an hour and 30 would be like a phenomenal run for this thing. Cosmic with the Gengar emote. We love to see it. Cosmic is a goof. Okay, let me go ahead and hide our stat pages here. Oh, I need my live split timer for keeping time on the solo run here. Let's get that open. I was missing a piece. And then once we have that, I was thinking. Okay, once we have that, let me test it real quick. Yep, it's working. Perfect. I have all of my software set up now then. So we can dive right into this and see just how good of a run we can get with Dratini. Let me double check here. I might need to, yep, we need to clear the save data. So let me select B, clear save data. All right. That means we have a fresh game now. Perfect. White with the cursed text. That's wild. Hey, Sasha, welcome in. And Manuel, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're just getting started with a Dratini only stream. Oh, I'm missing my Dratini only on vertical, my little logo. Let me grab that here. Shelter only, Dratini only. There we go. And we can pop that up. There we go. It is a Dratini only in yellow version. Sure, that works. Okay. Dratini only. All right, we're going to jump into it right now. Let's go ahead and get our options. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, I'm going to be pretty locked in because we want Dratini to get a good time. Woo, as I kind of mess up my naming, but that's fine. I will probably actually be skipping nicknaming HM Pals actually today if we want to get maximum speed for this speed run here. So I'm probably going to be skipping the names because we want Dratini to do well. I think we have potential to be C tier, which would be absolutely insane if that's the case. And I really want that to happen. So I'm going to believe in Dratini. We're not going to do nicknames, and we're going to just race this thing. Did we get a 0 DV in attack? Oof. That's rough. I'm going to change all the DVs to perfect values, as I always do for these runs. All right, now that's set. I have my notes pulled up now, and we can dive back into it. Perfect. So for Brock, I am planning level 13. I do think that, okay, Okay. Well, we don't win the lab battle. Is there a possibility that we do? Hold up. Maybe let's try this a couple of times. I don't remember if we win the lab battle any of these times. If we do have a chance to win the lab battle, that actually does help. So let me actually do this a couple of times just to see if we can get a win there, because that should help out Dratini pretty significantly. Spaghetti! Spaghettini! I love all of it. Or dra. It's always dra in our hearts. Or dra? How do you pronounce D-R-A? We're just going to go right into the battle. I'll fix the stats after the battle. I think it's going to come down to luck in this battle because Rap and Leer, we don't outspeed. Yeah, okay, that's rough. I'm going to be starting a couple of times. I'm just, restarting the run entirely if we don't win that, just to see if we can test this battle. Oops. Lost 2 seconds there, but you know what? It is what it is. Because I don't know if I think it's possible. Pokemon Way of the Noodle, I love that. Fun fact, Pokemon Blue and Red have a bug where you can get all 3 starters. Yes! Save manipulation actually exists both in Red and Blue and also in Gold and Silver. You can kind of do a similar thing. And it's really cool. I kind of love seeing the glitches of these old games. Ooh, we can actually speed tie. Okay, that actually makes a huge difference. Ooh, we crit? Okay. So we can... Ooh, maybe. Oh, we missed. Woohoo! Okay, awesome. So we can win that battle, actually. And there's our Dratini outside of the Pokeball. Nice. Okay, so we can win that battle. It takes some luck, but it is possible. Oh, no! I reset. Are you kidding me? All right. I was going to set down my controller for a second so we can talk about the run. Oh my gosh. What is this? What is this? I don't even know how I did it. I know, Wyatt. That was my bad on that one. I wanted to set down the controller and just barely bumped the trigger that I use for resetting by accident, and it restarted it again. Well, here we go. We know we can win. If we get a decent speed stat to start with, like that, it immediately makes it way easier. Way of the misclick. Maybe. Possibly. That might be me. You've spoken my name? Okay. See? We're good. We're good. We're right back where we were. No problem. Okay, I'm going to very carefully set down the controller now, because I'm going to double check all of our stats again. Luckily, that misclick did not affect too much. Okay. Beautiful. The game really said, nah, dude, do it again. Basically. Okay. Now we are off. As I was saying, actually, I'm not going to even move my controller. I'm just going to click back into our chat window. There we go. I think I do want some potions. I will need level 13 for Brock. 13 is kind of the lowest possible level to defeat Brock, and it is a slow battle. So that is kind of rough. So hopefully it goes well so we don't lose time resetting to Brock and lose a bunch of time. But 13 is literally the soonest we can beat him. We really have any sort of chance to beat him. I believe that I also beat the rival over here. I think that still probably is the way to go. But let's go to the forest and train up here. I will grab some items too before we go. Buy 1 Pokeball, 8 potions, 2 antidotes, and a Paralysial as normal. all according to plan here. Okay, and then we can go to the forest. Let's get a few levels before we go back to blue. We are saved. We're into the run. We can just wrap these suckers. Get out of here. And we get level 6. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Our wrap does not very much damage, though. Gotta love wrap. Gotta love wrap. Okay, 14 wraps. Is that enough for... I believe so. That should be good. Especially because we can leer. I'll leer twice, actually. And then we can wrap. Wrap is OP. Wrap is pretty dang strong in Gen 1 because of the trapping nature of it here. But it is slow for a speedrun, which is part of the only real issue with it. Let's go back and heal. Look at the happy Dratini. Rapini. Rap is better than K-pop. Good one, Fruitful. All right. Sure, we'll just wrap this guy. Get a little extra experience. So we're going to need to fight extra trainers anyway. Okay, so I'm going to try and fight this lovely guy right here, and then we can head back to fight Blue and get the experience from his battle. And then we have a couple more battles that we can... Oh, I missed Wrap on the first turn. Of course I do. Okay. Level 8. Love that. We're going to leer a couple of times here because we want to use as few of our wraps as possible. Oh, 2 misses? Hey, Timo, welcome in. Thank you so much for subscribing. We now don't outspeed, but we should be okay as long as we don't miss a million times. Awesome. Okay, let's go back and heal. Wrap is kind of limited in PP, and we don't want to run out because then we kind of are stuck. But what we can do is probably attempt the rival battle now. Let's go give that a shot. Because we want the experience if we can. 85 accuracy really feels like 50. Yeah, it's rough. Okay. Oh, the growls are really obnoxious. Oh, why do you have to use so many growls? Okay. Level 9. We're going to leer. Sand attack. Oh, boy. The evil sand attack. The evil sand attack. Why? Why, Gen 1? We have, like, no chance to hit this anymore. All right, that's one reset. Maybe we just ditch that. Yeah, I don't know. Let's give it one more shot. I don't love the situation we're in for that battle. If we can beat him, then awesome. Otherwise, call it. So this game is old as time, basically. It's very old at this point. We're going to just chip down this Spearow. No growls, please. Thank you very much, Spearow. That worked out much better for us. One tail whip only, one leer only, and then we just go for the wrap. We do have speed. There we go. That's how I expected it to go down. Excellent. Because that way we can avoid the Magneton. Because Magneton can be a bit of a menace. Hey, Sean, welcome. I'm doing well. How is everyone else? We're just prepping for Barak. I have 2 more battles here. I should have enough wraps now to get all the way through both of them. I do believe. Empty, you've been playing TCG Pocket? I have not, actually. I have seen and heard good things about it. I have not gotten into it myself. I've been very busy with Halloween and such. So I just haven't had a chance to look at it, but I think it would be a grand time to play. Level 10, and we got Thunder Wave. Not that that helps us against Brock, but hey, we got it. Let's grab a potion and a potion. Let me use one of those now. I'm not allowed to use items in battle for these challenges. Rap was so OP. It really is insane. 75 viewers channel is growing so much. I'm happy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. We are level 10. We have the slow growth rate, meaning it is a bit of a slog to get to the level we need for Brock. I just keep missing Raps as well. That's crazy. I'm going to try and get a couple extra knockouts here before we go to Pewter. Lovely. You need level 13, meaning I will need probably to beat the Light Years trainer as well as come back and do a little bit more training, I would expect. Okay, that's all we can get there. We'll be back. We got to catch a Pidgey as well. I think I could beat the Light Years trainer, but it's actually not the easiest matchup. Oop, as we go right into it, here we go. If we black out, we black out. I think I just go for Rap. Oh, I missed. There we go. I do outspeed. Oh my gosh, I keep missing though. Okay, I need to Leer once probably, and then we outspeed. We just cannot miss. Come on, Dratini. No problem. No problem. Okay. Another one of my rules is that I don't allow myself to just black out against the gym leader for free. Those will count as resets, and I try to avoid those as much as possible. So our only real training now is wild Pokemon in the forest. So that's what we're going to do. Do you know if gifts are working today? I'm not sure. I think it was having a hard time assigning those gifteds to new members for some reason, which is very weird. The actual donations, direct donations, do still work even if the members are still not working. I have not tested them yet today, but we can find out, I guess, as we get a little bit farther into the run. When I get to a little nice break point to pause for a second, I can try to drop some members, test it out. Go. I haven't seen a Pidgey yet. Kind of wild. Level 12. We only need one more level. We still haven't even seen a Pidgey. Okay. Pidgey? No Pidgey. Okay. I'm going to use Leer to try to knock this out in 2. Perfect. And if y'all want to catch up on my content, good luck, says Demon Null. Yes, Demon Null's been doing a lot of stuff. Okay, well, I can't knock out anymore because the Rap is missing. I gotta heal. Defeated a Cadbury. This calls for celebration. We're officially making some progress. What's your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? Elizabeth is asking. I do have to say Dragonite is one of my absolute favorites. I think today Dragonite gets the favorite mention. I have a lot of favorites. Hey, Sean, thank you for the 5 gifted. They are working today. Fantastic. The worm gets a comeback. It does indeed. Hey, there's Pidgey. We got a Pidgey. I can't hit a Rap. I can't hit a Rap. There we go. Oh my gosh, come on. Perfect. And Pokeball. Catch the Pidgey. And we're not going to nickname today because we are trying to get final results for Dratini for the tier list. The goal is if we can get under an hour and 30, we are golden. Anything under an hour 40, I'll be pretty happy, I think. But we need level 13. Wait, what? It went to 2 people and apparently stopped? Very weird, Sean. It seems that they are not fixed yet. So if anybody would like to donate, I guess you would have to do it just with the actual direct donations, not gifted members, because gifted members are being weird from YouTube. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. All right, Dratini just knocked that Pidgey out. Now we see only Pidgeys here. That's crazy. And can we just wrap this thing into oblivion? Perfect. So many Pidgeys. I'll take a gust, just no sand attack, please, and thank you. I don't know what our Brock time was last time. I think we were about the same. If not, maybe we're a little bit faster this time. Okay, I think that should... Oh, no, not quite. We're gotta be close, though. My mental math is telling me that we're close. There it is. There it is. Let's go heal. And we can give Brock a try here. We are speed tied for the Onix, as expected, which isn't perfect. It's not ideal, but another whole level is going to take probably 2 or 3 minutes at this point. Not worth that. I'm going to try like 2. Oh. I think I need more. Because I do outspeed, but I need to preserve as many of the wraps as possible for Onix. Come on, Onix, just bide. There it is, bide. It unleashed energy. Oh, it bind. It hit bind. Oh, it crits. Okay. 1 reset. 1 reset it is. Okay. I see how it goes. Let's do... Ooh, it missed a tackle. I don't know how much better it was to do more wraps. Ooh, it was actually significantly better. Okay, we only have 13 left. We have more health this time, so I can try to get Leers 5 and 6. Oh, perfect. Used Bide, and he unleashed energy. Bind, don't do that. Those animations, thank you so much for subscribing. Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance here. Telling me there's a chance. We just got to wrap. I'm just going to turbo now. We're just going to commit. No matter what happens, we got it. Okay, so that is 1 reset to Brock. Not awful. Level 13. We take it. Those level ups because of the experience growth rate is tough. Oh, why not play a newer game like Scarlet or Violet? I probably will at some point play some Scarlet and Violet. A lot of my channel is focused on these older games because I actually go in and create custom games. I hack the games, all that stuff. Which is just a lot more feasible and more reminiscent of what I grew up with, because I grew up with these games. Pokemon Yellow was one of the first, if not... No, it is the first game I ever owned myself, actually. So, it is just very close to my heart. Yellow version is. Okay, let's use an antidote and a potion. Let's save. This guy can be a little tough. Let's hope not. Too bad they're immune to electric attacks, or you could paralyze them. Yeah, so Brock, you cannot use Thunder Wave there, because that would really help the Brock split. But unfortunately, okay, not the crit. That's wild. He gets max turns too. Go away, Ekans. Only I can rap here. I am the king of rap. Okay. Sean says Yellow is my first 2, actually. Nice. Yellow is just so classic. I just have yellow encounters. Yes. So everything about the game is vanilla. There is nothing changed about the encounters, the text speed, nothing except the Pikachu has been swapped for Dratini, complete with follower sprite and all that jazz. But otherwise, it's just yellow version. And that helps us because we're making a tier list for speed runs of each Pokemon. So having it be vanilla yellow in everything besides just the starter keeps things consistent for ranking everything fairly. I was worried about not having enough wraps for this Metapod here, because we only had 6 left before. Yeah, I think I would have run out. Oh, maybe I wouldn't have, just barely. But it was definitely risky. Oh, hey, Spearow. Get out of here. Ah! Rattata! Rattata, get out of our way. Never said it was bad. No, it's not. It's absolutely good. Cyndaquil is my first ever starter, says Coles. I think I'll choose it this time as well. Yeah, Cyndaquil's awesome. Totodile really got some new life in the remakes. It's not as good in actual True Gen 2, but it's pretty solid in the remakes. Okay, I think I actually will swap Water Gun to first, and we can just knock out any Geodudes we see. We'll skip everything else. The Geodudes go down quickly. Okay, Magnemite. Actually might go for a Wrap on this guy, since there's not much he can do if I miss Wrap. Water Gun is going to be just better as we get farther into the cave. Perfect. Okay, let's potion. Grab another potion, and we can make our way to... There's a hiker that we want to fight. And I think that's probably going to be our last encounter that we want to choose to fight at the moment, because we don't want to take a lot of these battles. But Water Gun's okay right here. Your first starter back 2020-ish in the series was Score Bunny, says Demon Knoll. Nice. It's very cool to see the comparative experience of like first starter Pokemon, not first partner Pokemon. Because for me, like as a Gen 1er, like my experience was so different than a lot of those like Demon Knoll that started much later. Okay, so I think I'm good, right, on health. I will drop a save. Hey, Penny, when you gonna do the Dugong run? The runs are chosen at random, so I don't actually know for sure when that run will happen. But it will eventually happen because I will be ranking all the 151. We can add it to the wheel after this one, though. That would sound good to me. Wrap, wrap, wrap. There we go. Level 17. And we're going to just Water Gun these guys down. Just wrap and gun. Let's go. Okay, let's take Lord Doom, as is the correct decision. Drop another save, because I do think we lost to Team Rocket in the last playthrough. Gosh, I'm getting teary-eyed from the nostalgia. I still remember playing Gold on my 3DS and asked my grandpa what to name my then newly hatched Togepi. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, my attack got lowered with Growl. I'm probably going to go for a Thunder Wave and then hope for some paralysis from coughing. Just no on the smog, please. Oh, yep. One reset there to Team Rocket. Unfortunate. One of the smogs could have missed and we would have made it through. That's just rough. We're going to wrap this Ekans then. Okay. And then we're going to still wrap the Meowth for a little bit. Maybe we get really lucky. Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for subscribing. Oh, come on. Fully paralyzed. There it is at 1 HP. We're good. We made it. Okay. Lily is barking down there. I bet you guys can hear that. Let's see. Let's go with Pokemon Center and heal. We are 2 Cerulean. Penny's first Pokemon game was Pokemon Sun. Very nice. Okay, there's more candy. All right. I do think I kind of want to try Misty because we do want Water Gun. I don't know if this goes well, but let's give it a shot. So I do think this is kind of tough, but let's see. So I can do that into Wrap and make this Spearow just get the heck out of here. Sandshrew is also pretty easy with Water Gun. As long as we don't get Sand Attack, I think we have it in the bag. Okay, there we go. Thunder Wave this Eevee into just wrapping, probably. Oh, unless we miss. Don't miss, Dratini. We got this. We have got this, Dratini. There we go. Very nice. And heal. He literally used Bork Attack. I love that. Okay, we just don't have anything that strong against Misty. I think we defeat these trainers first. I'm just worried that we're not strong enough against Misty. Because I can paralyze into Wrap. I just don't know if it's a bad idea. And I do think that these battles won't be too bad. Embrace the pixels, Wyatt was saying. Absolutely. Cloyster Run? Cloyster Run will be a fun one too, at some point. Cloyster's actually decent in Gen 1 because it has better special defense with the combined special stat than it does in modern Pokemon. Penny was saying, I had to use a Alolan Executor in the Indigo Disc playthrough for nostalgia's sake. I love that. Gotta love nostalgia. Okay, that is not very nice. I am very low. Don't miss a Wrap. There we go. Ooh. I think we're okay here. Okay, unless it does that. Literally, I was about to say. Unless we get hit by Supersonic. Okay. Let's give Misty a shot, actually, while we're back here. Because I do think it's possible. I don't know if it's dumb, but I would love to try and get... Okay, that's awful. Let's try to lower that defense a little bit. Cosmic saying, Lord Dome requires you and all of the stream to subscribe to our favorite MT. Let's get him to 4K. That sounds good to me. I would love that. Do I want another level from the other guy? Probably. Let's just go for Misty. He's decent experience, but I just want to see how difficult Misty is. I think we could probably beat her now. Get Bubble Beam, which would be nice. So we got a Thunder Wave into Wrap. Oh, there's the X Defend. Okay. There, Star You Down, level 20. Agility. Frankly, no, it doesn't make a lot of sense. We could technically badge boost with it. Which maybe, but I don't know if what I would have wanted to give up anyway. Okay, she's going to actually use a lot of Harden. But maybe if we get her defense down a little bit. Oh, not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Okay, that was decent damage. That worked out well. Nice. Okay. So we can add, probably in the place of Leer, we can add Bubble Beam now. Now we have a functional set here. Oh, hail Lord Dome. I love it. Thank you for the gift. You're welcome. I'm not sure who gave it to you, but thank you to those that have been donating. All right. Oops. Didn't mean to wrap there, but you know what? It works. It works. We're cruising. If you ever do this with Alola, you need to do Alolan Raichu for nostalgia's sake. Absolutely. Absolutely. First time Misty, let's go. Hey, Zaramoth, thank you so much for the $2 Canadian, it looks like. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave a like on that donation. Zeramoth, you are fantastic for that. Very, very kind. Okay. We need to potion. And keep on keeping on now. We can head toward Vermilion. I think that most of Vermilion should be pretty straightforward. Like Esosan, I don't think we have any major concerns. And I think even for Surge, it's kind of a piece of cake. We got our Charmander. Okay, water gun, and then we can just water gun this Geodude. Take that, Geodude. Elixir, and we can go this way, that way, this way, over here. Bubble beam this guy right out of the way. And then goodbye last. I'll just actually fight this guy. We'll just use water guns straight through this team because they're a bunch of Geodudes. It's actually good experience too. For very quick knockouts. I think Machop is a 2-hit. Oh. You're telling me Machop is a 3-hit? Wild. Hey, Chris, thank you for subscribing. That's very, very kind of you. Let me make sure I am full health. This then should be totally manageable. The red Gyarados is a staple of all teams. Love the choices. Yeah, absolutely. Gyarados, red Gyarados is a must. Gonna knock out that Oddish that way. Bubble Beam, the Pidgey. Oh, this Sand Attack is the worst thing I could have done. All right, she can't really do much damage, but now I'm going to be missing a ton of wraps. Oh my gosh. Sand Attack is pain. Okay. Nice. All right, that is everything in Cerulean then. We got to go fight the Rocket and head to Vermilion. I'm actually pretty happy. 28 minutes with the very rough Brock split having to get leveled up there. Isn't too bad. Not too bad. I do think Dratini has an easier time from here for the most part. I do think we're going to need to add a little bit of training from the last time. Alpha was saying, I just got the gift when I don't even sub on you yet. I just sub now. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Penny, do you see the last matches about the Alolan Raichu, I believe, right? I did see that. We could wrap with this Drowsy. Hey, Chris, I think this is our second Chris. Thank you so much for subscribing. Okay, do I want to go? I might just go back and heal real quick. Real quickly. Go heal. Cosmic was saying I really want to do an ORAS randomized run, but I only have both. You only have both games and no knowledge of how to mod. Oh, gotcha. It does take a little bit of know-how. What am I doing? I was looking for the bike. I don't have the bike yet. It does take a little bit of know-how to set that kind of stuff up. Yes, thank you so much, Good, posting the Discord link. Thank you so much. You are a champ. If anybody wants to ask questions about the runs, find out how to run your own solo runs, or just want to hang out with Pokemon fans in general, you can join the Discord. It's always a good time. All right, let me potion because I'm a little bit worried about this guy. Okay, Eradicate. I'm gonna Thunder Wave you and then wrap. Oh, because I don't like that big ol' Hyper Fang. It's a little mean. Okay. I do want some repels. Let's buy those repels. Boom. And off to the SSN we go. And we gotta go pick up Rest, because we do actually have a need for it in the Elite Four. Let me potion again right quick. Then we can get Body Slam as well. Might have been a good idea to use Body Slam, get Body Slam before this guy. Wrap works well enough. Ooh. Staryu takes a few turns to knock out there. Rest. And Body Slam. Is this practice for the main run? This is the final run for Dratini. We did one a few weeks ago of the first run, and it went a little long, so we weren't able to do a second run in that stream. So this is the final run for Dratini that I owe Dratini from before. We're going to teach Body Slam in the place of Water Gun, probably. I will probably drop a potion here as well, just so we can have a little bit of extra health. And then we Bubble Beam. Ooh, hello. You actually survived. Body Slam, and very nice. Okay, so we are going to be level 25-ish for Surge, which is, I believe, what we were at last time. Baby Dragon is doing quite well. Not bad at all. We're going to Body Slam that Spearow right out of the way, as well as this Rattata. Body Slam is probably actually our go-to move now. Frankly, it's actually a little bit stronger than Bubble Beam, because our attack stat is slightly higher. The Noodle Dragool. Love that. Love it, love it. Chris was saying in Gen 1 that Dratini was my favorite, mostly because of Dragonite, but Dratini is decent. Yeah, its moveset is actually kind of rough, but I absolutely love the design of the line, and Dragonite is just so fantastic. What's nice is they get a lot of TMs, which not a lot of Pokemon get really good TM coverage in these early games, and that makes a big difference. Although Dragon moves really were not in their prime yet at this point. Am I at full health? I am. Okay, so for Surge, we can actually use Thunder Wave. Ooh, the crit on that is not very nice. Oh, because he outspeeds now. Ooh, okay. So Surge doesn't have a chance to win if he does that. If he gets a crit Thunderbolt into an actual hit from Mega Kick. There's the X speed, perfect. So he can no longer use X speed, which means that we can make his life terrible now. Take that, Surge. And we get Thunderbolt. Now, Thunderbolt is probably going to go on the moveset in the place of Thunder Wave for now, because we can reteach it if we need it. I'm trying to think if there was any reason I needed Thunder Wave. And I don't think there was. Okay, so let's dig back to Cerulean. Heal up and get our bike. You defeated the language barrier with the power of friendship. That's a hilarious way to think about that. Okay, I'm going to pause real quick. Set that on. Actually, no. Let's save real quick. Then pause in case I do something. I'm going to get some water and catch up with chat. Chris was saying about the Dratini line. It's too bad you had to trade it in early for it to be any good. Yeah. It's available really late, and it levels up slower because it's a slow growth rate. So it actually like really can be tough to use. I'm crazy though, and I trained up a whole team of 6 Dragonites in Gen 2 in Crystal version because I absolutely love Dragonite, and it took me hours and hours, and I had a whole team of Dragonites, and I felt incredible. It was probably when I was like 10 or 12. I was obsessed. There is indeed a reason, says Cosmic, as to why Dragonite has remained a competitive staple even in the early days. Yeah. Besides Ice Beam or Blizzard, it has very good coverage and great usefulness in most other things. Unfortunately, a little bit of a cold breeze gives Dragonite a bad time. Let's actually swap our items around here. Get our bicycle up to the first slot. Let's go ahead and teach Thunderbolt in place of Thunder Wave. And then we can bicycle and we get out of here. Get to the next battle. And that will update our card. This one we can actually lose, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. If things go poorly. Because, yeah, we don't... Okay, Poison Powder is actually fine. We don't one-shot the Oddishes, but it's actually not a big deal. which we love to see that not being a problem. Okay, and then we can... Where's my antidote? Antidote up. Let's go. I still have a full restore as well, which probably will come in handy at some point. Sean was saying that he's always preferred the design of Dragonair over Dragonite. That's fair too, because Dragonair is a fantastic design. As mid stages go, it's probably one of the best for sure. For sure. Yeah, that is if the ice type can actually cope with Dragonite, because Dragonite has such good coverage that, like, it's so, like, universally good. Welcome in, Jaden. It can deal with so many threats, which is awesome. And we got Thunderbolt now for these Slowpokes. And now we're just cruising, because now we have really good coverage for most of what we need to be ready for. This last could still be a problem. I have a full restore, though, for if this goes, unfortunately, which it does. But you know what? That's what the full restore is for. There we go. I also have a paralyzed heal, but I'll go for the full restore. And I've got a repel as well. Where's my repels? Why is my repels all the way down there? There we go. Gotta very carefully navigate through the tunnels. We don't want any additional battles. I'm actually not even going to save going into the self-destructing hiker, because Bubble Beam is just incredible. It is funny that the Sylph Scope seems to just be glasses that help you see ghosts. Penny, just kind of bouncing off of that comment. Because it is kind of funny that that's how the things work in this Pokemon world here. But we don't quite one-shot. Paralysis. Oh, I should have used Thunderbolt. Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. Okay, I could heal. I could also just paralyze heal. Let's just go for the paralyze heal. Let's just go paralyze heal. Boom. Go. I miss Mega Pokemon. Thank Lord Dome for Legend ZA coming soon. Yes, that's going to be so cool to see Megas come back. Okay, perfect. Okay. And we are 1, 2, 3, 4. Right about here. We got the Elixir and Nugget. Beautiful. Beautiful. We got to go heal in the Pokemon Center now. We are officially in the mid-game. What I call the mid-game is when you get to sell it on here, because now it opens up a lot of options. First of which is going to be Rocket Hideout or no. I think yes. To Rocket Hideout, I think it's worth. Because I know we struggle a little bit later into the game. We want to avoid that if possible. Thunderbolt. There we go. We actually got kind of bruised by that. Let's just go ahead and max potion there. And we can get some items. I will actually get this stuff too. As we dodge all of the stuff as quickly as possible. I just get all of these items for money because we can get this money to get some nice vitamins. I am taking the longest way out of this place possible. Whatever. You lost a couple seconds there. My bad. We should have just turned around and gone there. There we go. For midpoint, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, not bad at all. We do have a lot of challenges coming up that are actually going to be a little brutal. I should be using Thunderbolt, not Bubble Beam. Probably Body Slam would be about the same actually there. Nugget. Yeah, we have a lot of our challenges coming up actually toward the end of the game is where Dratini really starts to struggle. And that's the case for a lot of first stage Pokemon. A lot of Pokemon that are meant to evolve really fall off as you get into the game. And we will not be evolving Dratini. So we will not have a Dragonair or Dragonite to help us out with the Elite Four and such. Hey, the donations just suddenly went through? What the heck? Well, I'm glad they finally worked. That's fantastic news. I don't know what is up with that. Let's sell some of the stuff we don't need, like that, like the nuggets. TM 45 we actually want, as well as 44, but not this guy, or the HP up even, or this guy. None of that. Okay. Super Repel, we're actually going to get 11 because we're going to probably go to the power plant since we are slow growth rate. Excuse me, ma'am. Please move. Oh my gosh. She blocks the door. Okay, 2 Pokedolls. And let's go get Ice Beam. Oops, Ice Beam. Okay, we need another fresh water as well. And we can buy. Okay, so, ooh, am I a little short? I am a little short. I need a little bit more. I gotta actually buy a soda pop and a lemonade. Soda pop and lemonade. And we can actually sell those. There we go. Sell and sell. And then we can actually get an extra vitamin. Okay, perfect. I am actually going to get 2 carbos, 2 calcium, and a protein. I think that's a decent spread. Doom, doom. Turboing through all these menus. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what our time was looking like at this point in the last one. I don't have all the time data immediately to compare. But for a single stage Dratini, like without any evolutions, I am feeling hopeful that this is going to be much better than the last one. We are only level 28, which is actually lower than most Pokemon. It's because of the growth rate. So that is going to become a problem. I actually do need to teach Ice Beam too, real quick. Okay, Dratini, Ice Beam in place of Bubble Beam, and then save, and then we can start the battle. Is this a ROM hack? Beaver Moon is asking. No, so we actually don't want it to use Mirror Move there. I just swap out the starter myself. Otherwise, it's exactly like Vanilla Yellow. All of the encounters, text speed, all of the in-game stuff is exactly the same as a regular game. I think we are moving faster. I think so. I have high hopes that this is going very well. We're about to need some serious training, though. You need more training. Rare candy, we're not even going to look at those until later. We don't even want to have to give in to those candies. No candies for Dratini yet. Ice Beam. Oh, the Nightshade. Okay, that's bad. Do I have any potions or whatnot? I don't. I'm gonna have to probably go back and heal. Oh, I hate that. Okay. I'm gonna dig out of here. I gotta heal. YouTube isn't powered by hamsters on wheels, but instead they use sloths on wheels. On square wheels. Yep. It is real janky sometimes. Oh, let me use a super repel, and I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go this way. Okay, now we can save. We are full health now. So hopefully that gives us a better shot here. We cannot wrap. Oh, immediately get paralyzed again. The confusion paralysis really makes these battles rough. Ah, why? Hi ho, hi ho, oh, high hopes. Yep. High hopes, but unfortunately, ooh, okay, come on, Dratini, you got this. Yes. Unfortunately, it's still pretty rough. Oh, I lost my repel again. I might have to buy some more. I'm not gonna have enough now. I will get the HP up as well. Judging by these battles so far, we might need it. We actually might need an extra single HP. You never know when you'll survive on one. I'm still scared of these ghosts. Spooky ghosts are tough for the noodle. Yes, they are. Unfortunately, they are very tough. We don't have psychic or the like. Do. Okay, that's good enough to get us to the top of the tower. However, I do think we might be in a bit of a pickle against Team Rocket. I don't think we win this. I think we have to leave and come back again. Corey, thank you for subscribing. Oh my gosh. Trying to learn slam. No, thank you. No slam. Okay, nope. Okay. That's not gonna happen unless we go back. We have to go back. Ugh. OG battle music making me tear up. I love the original music. Okay. We are a little under leveled at this point, which is, I think, what's causing our grief here. Because poor Dratini really struggles. Hey, Elizabeth, thank you. Thank you. We are going to just dodge everybody and get back to where we were. The Marowak is still gone. We can now save full health. Now we should be in a better spot with full health. Okay, we're going to... I still think Body Slam is the right choice here. We get badge boosted from that, but immediately lose it. No. No, yes. Okay, there we go. Body Slam probably still the right choice. Okay. That is insane. Oh, Team Rocket's tough. Thank you, Greg, for subscribing. Team Rocket's actually giving us some real grief now. Good grief, I didn't think they were this tricky. Growl, you say, huh? How about some Thunderbolt, then? No thank you to Slam. It really wants me to learn Slam. After all of the... Oh. Oh! That was close. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, we made it. Not easy. That Arbok really was actually very mean to us. The bigger noodle was mean to the little noodle. What a bully. That was a real noodle bully. Okay, now we can actually probably just go down to Erica's gym. And actually, we can take a chance here to train a little. It's not the quickest training in the world, but we have really good coverage for... I mean, really good coverage as in we have Ice Beam. But, ooh, hello. Maybe we should be body slamming for the Bellsprout. Ooh, we're actually a little shy on the damage we need. Don't love that. As long as that's not always the case here. These ones should be fine. Probably not the Weeping Bell. Not Wrap. Okay, get out of here. I no longer have healing. We're gonna just fly to Pokemon Center and come back. We need some levels now, so we need to train in Erica's gym probably, as well as on the bike route, because we need some levels. We're gonna need some levels now, and now it's gonna start getting real tough, because now we're going to level up slower and slower with our growth rate, and it starts to become kind of a bad time, unfortunately. Arbok is not a noodle. Arbok is false noodle. Do not compliment the noodle MT. It's the evil noodle. Body Slam easily beats those, but not apparently the Oddish. Ooh. Yeah, not quite. I think Ice Beam is probably the way to go on the Oddish. Bellsprout has a very low defense, which is why Body Slam actually works better for it. With decent defense, though, I think Ice Beam is better. Not Leech Seed. The second Leech Seed. Weird. Okay, Okay, we're level 31. We'll be level 32 for sure by the time we get to Erica. Body slam, get out of here. 32, lovely. If we get to level 33, that would actually be really nice. Poison powder? How dare you? I actually think that might help us out here, actually. Is frozen solid? Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm going to actually drop a save, try to fight this last trainer, and then I think we can go back, heal, and then fight Erica. That is my thought. It was frozen solid. Love it. Good job, Dratini. Okay, we need to cut this tree. We need to promptly leave, heal up, and then fight Erica. Bulbasaur is top tier design. It really is. And the sprite is so good in yellow, right? All of the starters got really nice sprites in yellow version. It definitely was a huge upgrade visually to red and blue. For the most part. Some sprites are actually really cool from red and green or red and blue. The Japanese or English releases. And yeah. But I think the yellow overall looks very nice. Constrict. You goof. Body slam the Weeping Bell. And we did get a defense drop. It was frozen solid. No problems for Dratini. Wonderful. Not that TM21 helps us, but we are now level 33 instead of level 30 before we get to the bike route. But we're not done yet. We got to get at least to like level 36 before we go to Sylph. And then we're going to have to train a lot in Sylph as well, because I am planning on level 45-ish for the rival. For rival 5. I think that is kind of our next thing. I do think we need to beat Koga before rival 5. So we are going to have to kind of prepare for that. Koga is tough. There's not really a great answer for Koga, unfortunately. It's kind of a bummer. I'm actually going to use the PP ups real quick on Ice Beam and Thunderbolt, because we are going to hang on to those the entire time. Did yellow precede blue and red? No, yellow was kind of a remake of red and blue. It was I believe it was a year later, and it was intended to be kind of a revisit to Kanto with updated graphics. And I believe it was because mainly of the release of the anime and the focus that it was getting from red and blue. They wanted to kind of incorporate some of that Pokemon fever, you know, getting Pikachu in there and all of that stuff. I'm going to quickly actually grab like a few super potions because we keep having healing problems. Okay. Have a wonderful night, Marlin. And you are correct. Red and green in Japan. Then there was a Japanese blue version that came out later. Oops, I didn't mean to super repel, but you know what? We have it now. I was meaning to super potion. Let's actually do that. Okay. Yeah, so there was a Japanese blue version that came out right before and actually was I believe, kind of what the American or international red and blue games were based on was the Japanese blue version that came out after. Oh, good gosh. Well, that hurts. Can you just knock me out, good sir? Just let me black out, please. Just knock me out. I will take the hit. Please just wheezing. There we go. That unfortunately is a blackout for the little dragon noodle. That sludge really hit hard. That was brutal. Okay, well, we're gonna try that again now that I have a save to go back to. The poison, I think, was the worst part of it. Also, he doesn't always use sludge, apparently. Oh my gosh. And we got a Gen 1 miss. Insanity. What the heck? Dratini. So unlucky. He doesn't use sludge every time. Smog is awful, so it would really be super easy to beat him if he goes for smog. Paralyzed. Wonderful. We love that. We do get poisoned still. So I am going to go back and heal. I should actually get some antidotes, I guess. Man, Dratini really struggles against those Weezings. I didn't realize. Let's get some antidotes too, real quick. Oop, bye. Antidote. Let's just get a bunch of them. Okay. Because, oh boy, that was rough. The Weezings are scary. And we have a couple more we still have to fight. We should be able to body slam the Grimers, though. Is it just as good to use... Literally just as good to use Thunderbolt. But body slam isn't good against the Weezings, so I'll probably use that up, actually. Weezings are nuts. How good of a move is Acid Armor? Very good, depending on what you want. It boosts defense, which is really nice, because it can actually badge boost your other stats in Generation 1. Plus, it raises at 2 stages, which is really, really nice. Okay, this Weezing, not as much of a problem. It's a lower level. No poison. We love that. Sludge hurts. Man, sludge hurts. We hate that. Rare candy. I do want level 36 at least. Do I want to take on... Let's take on these 2 fighting guys real quick, and then we'll fight the guy with all of the coughings and wheezings at the end. That seems like the move. Ooh, the critical hit. Level 36. Love that. Okay, I might just go to the end then. If we're already level 36, we'll probably get 37 or close to. Just from the guy at the end, right? Let's actually use that PP up right now on Ice Beam. Let's just go into this battle. Let's just go for it. Let's see if this gets me 37. That'd be fantastic. Thank you for all the hearts, by the way, in the vertical. That's fantastic. And Daniel, thank you for subscribing. Very kind. Okay, sludge. Don't sludge. Oh, or smog. That's terrible. I hate poison. I cannot use items in battle. It is not allowed. Oh, out of Thunderbolts. We're gonna Ice Beam. Ice Beam. Ooh. That hurts. I believe I saved right before the other fighting guy here. That hurts. The poison. The poison did us in. Level 36. Excellent. Hey, Billy, thank you for subscribing. We're having so many new subscribers today. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's PP up the Ice Beam. And we're also going to Super Potion. And we are ready. We're actually going to save this time. So we want this experience from this guy. Hopefully getting us to 37. That would be a grand time. No poison, thank you. Sludge hurts, no poison. Stop with the sludge. Okay. Please stop. Please just miss a sludge or something. Oh, crit. Okay, perfect. Frozen solid. Free win. Okay. Love that. Love that. Okay, we need to use these one of these antidotes, though. We are not level 37. Ugh. I'm actually going to go back and fight one more guy. Right here. Drop a save as well. Because I do want that last level up. And I do think that this will get it. Yeah, there we go. Ice Beam. Wonderful. Thank you for 37. That means that we can get through the Safari Zone without any encounters to mess us up or slow us down. so we can go get those items out of the Safari Zone. The hearts are crazy, guys. Thank you so much. It's very, very kind. We can't be done by the vertical. You're doing a fantastic job. Thank you all. All right, let's get some vitamins. Who's a better design, Amistar or Kabutops? I say Kabutops. I've always been Team Kabutops ever since I was a kid, which is why we always take the fossil for Lord Dome, because he is the true Lord Dome of the Pokemon universe. Let's get Surf. I actually won't teach Surf to Dratini, even though we could. It's not super useful for the end of the game. So here is the thing. We want to beat Koga. I do think... let's actually do this. Let's go clear all of Sylph. And then, before we fight Blue, we're going to go back to Koga. So we actually need a decent number of levels still to be ready for Koga. Okay, let's drop a save right here. I'm going to get the card key. We're going to go back to floor 2, and we're just going to start clearing floors. I got poisoned. Oh, wait, I need to use my vitamins. Perfect. I got a full restore as well. I did not actually use the antidotes. There we go. I'll just grab this protein while I'm here. And then I'm going to clear the way to the healing room, because we will want that available to us. I do think we want about level 43-ish for Koga, level 45-ish for Rival 5 here. Luckily, the screens don't carry over between Pokemon in Gen 1, so we can just immediately go in with a new attack. Do I have any more? I only have a full restore and a hyper potion. I should be fine here. I get nervous now with Dratini. Let's body slam the Drowsy. Kabutops in the games, Amistar in the TCG. I like that answer. Amistar is honestly still very cool. I definitely did not give it enough credit, because just in battle and just the learn sets, stat-wise, it just is really good compared to Kabutops and all of the fossils, really. But, you know, it's just not as cool. It doesn't have slashy arms. Okay, this guy can also be a pain. I'm going to beat him just to... What's going on here? Yeah, it's a Dratini only run through the entire game. I think we can two-shot these Hypnos, which should be fine. Oh, he has a second Raticate instead. Ooh-hoo. Good thing we cleared that healing room. I'm going to go back and heal. Okay, so from there, we can start clearing all the floors, because we're going to have to get all of this experience, I think. All of the experience. Give me all that experience. I need some levels. And we got Thunderbolt for all these Zubats. And for the Raticate, might as well. Might as well. Okay, fight this dude. And body slam the Magnemites, even though it feels wrong, because they're not Steel type yet. As well as Magneton. Level 39. We're just preparing for Koga, which feels weird that we're in Sylph preparing for Koga. But that is actually what we are up to. I'll open this card key and then we'll take a quick break to catch up with chat and hang out with you guys for a sec before we dive back in, and I can get some water too. Because I've been talking and not drinking water. Alright, Wheezing. You're my nemesis at this point. Dragon Rage! Nope, no thank you. At this point, Dragon Rage, not that good. Unfortunately. We're going to go back up to floor 3. We've already cleared this floor. But I can heal and go on to floor 4. On to floor 4. And that's where we're going to drop a save and take a quick pause. Drink some water, catch up with you guys. Hey, Rondi, almost missed the stream today. Well, welcome in. Choose between Dugong and Cloyster. I would choose Cloyster. It's not quite as strong against special attacks, but in Gen 1, it's actually not terrible. It's much actually worse now against special moves. Dugong is just kind of okay at most things. It's adorable. It's way cuter than Cloyster. Cloyster is kind of a monster, but Cloyster's pretty good, especially Gen 1. Kabutops is Scyther. It's pretty close. Kabutops is literally Genesect. That's a funny take. It does feel like it should be bug type, Kabutops. Cole's caught a Zubat. Crobat was part of my original gold team, so this was a given. I love that. As Sean was saying, I love that how this is the den of hardened criminals and has a permanently staffed kind nurse, right? Thank you, Good, for hopefully seeing that. I don't know if that was you, but thank you for immediately taking action there. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about where we're going here with the run. So we are training for Koga. Koga, we are going to have to use Wrap and then Ice Beam and Body Slam. After which we can come back for the rival. After which Blaine is up next. And he's tough. So we're probably going to have to train in his gym too. There's a decent amount of training we need at this point. Mostly rare candies toward the end. So we don't have to train too much toward the end because quickly, Blaine, Sabrina, Giovanni quickly becomes harder and harder for us to get through with only a Dratini. So I think that the rare candies are going to be a big help for that. Okay, back to it. Floor 4, let's clear some more rockets. I do love that they have this nurse. It very much helps me out. Thunderbolt, the Zubats. Ice Beam, the Cubones. All right. Fight me. I am a small child running into your criminal organization and just beating you all up. Take this. Oh, Drowsy survived. Okay, I think that's the last guy on this floor. Oops, self-destruct. Ooh, that was a crit. Well, we did survive. That's wild. That was a little spicy. The crit self-destruct does hurt hard. Does hurt hard. Does hit hard. That is indeed something. Okay, so that's floor 4 done. Floor number 5. This guy can be a little bit annoying because I think he's the Hypno guy, right? He has a very strong Hypno. We're gonna have to 3-shot it. No. Oh, he doesn't have Hypnosis. Okay, so that actually makes things a little bit better there. And then we'll fight this guy. I think that's all that we have on this floor, actually, because we already beat the Arbok guy. Which is good for us, because this is probably going to be another... Gotta go back and heal again. Frozen Solid, love it. Get that wheezing out of here. No wheezings allowed in this battle. Okay, so we need to be on floor 6 next, but I gotta go back and heal. We clear floor 6. We just gotta clear as much of this as possible. Because we need all of the experience. What's crazy is, like, we still wouldn't even have a Dragonite at the point we're at. Like, only using a Dratini all the way through the game, we're still not even close. We only have a Dragonair normally. And we've really done a lot of extra training. Oh, there was some fireworks or some such going on outside. Bandit is not a fan of fireworks. Our pup, he is very anti-loud noises. They spook him a lot. They make him have a bad time. So the next 2 gyms, it's low instead of... Oh, you're talking about your run. Gotcha. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. I was thinking about Weezings. There we go. They've haunted me. I'm just gonna grab... Oh, never mind. We're not taking it. I was like, that's an HP up. Sometimes it's useful. The dogs are going crazy out there with the sounds. Defeated the rocket. Okay, so that is that floor taken care of. Floor 7. I think I'm okay enough to... I'll drop a save because I think I'm good enough to get through this floor. This guy is easy with some Cubones. And this guy. Gonna body slam him. And body slam Arbok. Okay, so I'm thinking there's a... What do you call it? A vitamin down here that I really would like. Oh, unless I am full up on items. I don't need that TM. We'll use a hyper potion now. That gives us our calcium. Thank you for the special boost. Let me think here. So we only need level 43-ish before we head to Koga's gym. So we're just about where we need to be. So I'm thinking, actually, that we can... Oop. Probably just head up to floor 10. Yep, perfect. Gonna head up to floor 10. Beat the... Because that's 9, and that's 10. Oh, no, that's 9. This is 10. And then it's just this guy. And then we can get a couple of extra vitamins and get out of here. We can go on to Koga's gym. I think that makes sense at this point. Okay, so let's dig out of here. And we can heal up and go fight Koga. Why is HP up not useful? The main reason is that when you use an HP up, it will usually only increase your HP by 1. Which, I mean, once you're at this point in the game, I mean, 114 to 115, that's not a big difference in HP. However, when you use like an iron or something instead and boosts your defense, it actually makes a much bigger difference to the... what do you call it? Like the actual stat calculation when you take damage, the damage calc. And so you actually have a much better like return from raising your other stats, like your special or your defense, than HP. And just for the most part, if you pick one up, it's kind of just best to sell it and get one of those other types of vitamins. I might actually also just fight these other 2 tamers because they are very good experience. And we are going to need at least level 38-ish for Blaine. And so I'm kind of preemptively thinking about those things. This guy could give us grief. I'm going to drop a save. IRL Pokemon are in combat. Yep, the dogs are ready to take down the fireworks, the sounds in the sky, the mighty sky sounds. Lear, get out of here, Arbok. Wonderful. Hannah, thank you for subscribing. Okay, let's heal up. It's time for Koga. I think we are ready. So let's go over there. Hour 12. I'm not thinking that we're going to make C tier. It's been still a rough run. I figured out the late game much better. The early game is still pretty rough. Okay, we're going to wrap into Ice Beam. That was a crit. It's probably a little bit dicey. I like to kind of chip them down a little bit more than that. Then Body Slam is good enough there. Wrap, just keep wrapping, don't miss. I missed. I shouldn't have used wrap. Okay, we just gotta go for the Ice Beam. Oh, wow. We do nothing with Ice Beam? Well, that's gonna be a loss right there. That's insane. We got hit by Toxic on the one time that we missed a wrap. Gotta love that. We're going to wrap these guys until they can't move no more. Okay. Wrap. Lily likes to throw an absolute tantrum on the couch in the front of the house, and we call it her tantrum couch. Ooh, okay. It survived. And I think that's what she's doing right now, because she's not getting attention for her screaming. She's throwing her tantrum because she's an absolute princess. Okay, nice. We got here. It will outspeed. Oh, okay. No, not the toxic double team thing. You absolute monster. Ice Beam was one of the best ice moves. It probably is the best ice move? I don't know. There's some utility in some other ones. The Fraud Ninja. Just keep wrapping those presents for Christmas. Basically, that's the vibe. As long as we don't get hit by Toxic immediately. Oh my gosh. 2 wraps in a row. That one went for a long time. Okay. So we outspeed these Venonats, so there's really no danger. As long as we hit wrap, we could literally take no damage. But the problem is that wrap is inaccurate. But, I mean, intentionally so, because it's very good as a trapping move. They made the trapping moves inaccurate for that reason. What's funny is they've not really gone back to change that for a lot of these old trapping moves. A lot of them are still that bad in more recent games. Okay, I would love a freeze, but a paralysis would work as well, except for toxic. Special felt, paralyzed. We're good. That means we're out. We got it. The paralysis, finally. I just needed a status there. Okay, perfect. We're free! Level 45, we can go fight blue. We are ready. Oh, I need to go get strength before I forget. Okay, let's go ahead and teach Surf to Squirtle. Also strength to Squirtle. Okay, and then we're gonna strength, get this rare candy, and then head over to fight blue. I mean, we're an hour and 15, which is not where I wanted to be at this point. However, I do think that things are already going better than last time, because we were looking at a time last time of 2 hours and 4 and some. But I don't think I think we're gonna be way faster than that this time. The question just becomes, how quickly can we get through the rest of the game? Because as long as we can avoid a lot of resets, I have some hopes. Roar, that's hilarious, Ninetales. Thunderbolt. Oh, I was hoping it would one-shot. Okay, it does not one-shot. We also had our attack dropped. Oh! Okay, you gotta be kidding me. That 2 misses in a row. Not great. Do we outspeed? We don't outspeed. Oh, it's paralyzed? Okay. Wrap. Cheesy strats. There we go. Blue. Done. Defeated. Max potion. And we continue on. Although Team Rocket could give us some grief. We are over-leveled now, though, so I think we're safe. The reason we beat Koga in order to... before fighting blue, not only was for the levels, it was also for our badge boosts. So 4 of the gym badges, including Koga's, give you a boost to one of your stats. Koga's gives speed, which helps us outspeed that Kadabra. Otherwise, we don't outspeed there. I don't think we need to heal, frankly. Giovanni should be literally a piece of cake, because we have excellent moves here. Double kick. Ah, the crit is not very nice. Screech failed. Hilarious. Ice Beam, and then we just Ice Beam again. Guard Spec. Awesome. Giovanni's kind of a pushover in that fight. Okay, so that gets us to where we can go to Blaine now. Actually, should heal real quick, because I might have to fight some trainers along the way. I'm going to have to get some max repels too on Cinnabar. I'm going to try to remember that. I do want to be level 48-ish for the next gym battle against Blaine. So I do think I'll fight the trainers in his gym. I will go ahead. I'm not going to have enough repels anyway. I will grab that iron, as well as this Carbos. It gets us all the stuff we need. Okay. Some more vitamins. Oop, not yet. Okay. Also, being this level means that we don't have any issues with encounters in the mansion, which is awesome. Okay, we want this, that, and this, and we can get out of here. Let's get to Cinnabar, shall we? Let's... Oh, I already healed. I'm a goof. I'm a goofball, but I will buy those max repels while I'm thinking about it. Okay. So let's battle a couple of these guys, at least until we get to 48. Ice Beam is neutral against fire types. We don't have anything particularly like super strong here against the fire types. We could teach Surf, but then we'd be stuck with it for the rest of the game. And we actually have a couple of moveset changes still to make at this point. So I don't want to lock in an HM at this point in the game. It's not ideal for Dratini because we got to actually do some really cheesy types of strategies here. I think we could probably just one-shot this whole team because they're pretty low level compared to us now. I think we'll only have to fight one of these next two, but maybe both of them. I'm gonna drop a save real quick because I'm gonna just try to keep going here because I don't really want to stop if I don't have to. There's 48, awesome. I'm actually going to then dig out of here. Let's heal. We're gonna not fight any of the other trainers then. In that case, got 48. That's what I wanted. We're just gonna move on through. Oh, gotta open this door. And then that's one's a yes, and this one's a no, even though Tombstoner should be a move. Okay. This is where we do a very bad thing. We teach Thunder Wave in the place of Body Slam. I know that feels like garbage. That feels awful. But we do not outspeed his team. Okay, Dratini. Come on. There we go. And that actually makes it so we can beat Blaine. Because at a certain point, we can knock them down enough to just knock them out. Okay, the growl, not my favorite thing. Okay, the double drop, attack drop, actually probably means that we just need to start attacking. Yeah, that's a lot of attack drops. Okay, I didn't expect that. Reflect, all right. Okay. Because technically we can keep Arcanine here forever, basically. As long as we don't miss. Oop, we missed. But the growls make it so we do no damage. Unfortunate. It's really the only way to outspeed. Unless we got a ton of more levels, which is really unfortunate here. Because now we can just kind of deal with Ninetales this way. Okay, we're fine. I'm overestimating my damage. Whoa, the crit! Blaine is tough. Blaine is tough. Once we beat Blaine, it makes Sabrina a little bit easier too. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, okay. Confuse them more. Perfect. Gonna knock out Ninetales there. Perfect. Blaine is tough. Blaine is tough in yellow. Okay. Oh my gosh. If Wrap doesn't miss, then it's kind of, we got this in the bag. Okay, it just keeps missing. Ugh. Mom said to be home by 10, plenty of time to defeat the Elite Four. I hope so. Blaine is always going to be a pain, though. Because he has actually very good coverage. Because he doesn't have to rely on his fire moves. And that makes it harder for us. Oh, okay. I can't knock this dang thing out. Get out of here. There we go. And then we wrap. We just kind of slowly get it down. Ah, not the growl again. I hate the growl from Rapidash. Okay, well, we got through. Oh, I actually have speed now? Ooh. Well, we're going to just slowly chip away then. Maybe we get a crit. We'll use up all the wraps that we can here. That's all we got. Unfortunately, fully paralyzed. Fire Blast, it's crit. This is unfortunate. The growl is not our favorite thing to deal with because we actually want to use Wrap, which is really sad because that is kind of what we're working with for Dratini. Whoop. Knock that out. Okay. That should be good enough to knock out Rapidash. Oh, we missed again. That's crazy. Okay. There it is. We are in trouble. All right, the alternative here. We can try the alternative, which is we level up twice and we go Hyper Beam. Let's give it a shot. This is the other option here. I probably will still need to do some damage. Oh, I missed. Okay. Okay, that actually wasn't bad. Fire Spin. You're using my tactics against me. Oh. The stomp damage is too much. That doesn't seem like it's that much better. Sadly. I'm going to try the more levels. I think it might be necessary. Because I know that we can do this. It relies so much on Wrap, and I hate relying on a move that's 85% accurate. Oh, especially when we get confused. I don't know how much more levels would help is the problem. Because we don't get any good moves, which is the unfortunate thing. We can try out Hyper Beam again here. Okay. Well. Oh, nope. I don't think we... Oh, maybe. Because without the outspeed, we just don't deal enough. We just don't deal enough. One Pokemon only speed runs? Yeah, Alan, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, because the problem with, if we teach Surf, it would help out our coverage a lot. It still wouldn't be a perfect fight, but it would completely wreck our other options for later in the game. And it would be a big bummer for that way. Because we need Mimic and stuff for later too. So if we teach Surf, it means we can't use Mimic or we have to give up Wrap, which Wrap is really important for Lorelei. what we're going to do, I guess, let's just use 5 of these. We're not going to do Hyper Beam. We're going to just go for some rare candies. At 53, that should increase our damage a fair amount. We do actually, I think, outspeed now, too. With the defense drop, actually. Thunderbolt should KO. Okay. We outspeed now. So we could actually just go for the wrap. Thunderbolt. Okay. That might be what we needed there. Because if we can keep the Arcanine from using Reflect, that's what we needed. That's what we needed. 53. Ooh, okay, we're fine. We resist the flamethrower. Just go down, Arcanine. Okay, 53. That's what we needed there. That makes it much better. Okay. Problem solved. We made it. To Viridian. I will now be a slightly lower level at the end, so I'll have to do a little additional training. Oh, I need to go to Sabrina. Magoof. So the options for Sabrina, actually, I'm thinking, we could get Swift. I might try it once without Swift. Because Swift is an option that I could teach instead of Thunderwave. Because I actually don't need Thunderwave anymore. That was the only reason we need Thunderwave, is just to handle Blaine. Theoretically, it could help us for the same reason on Sabrina. I don't know if we outspeed the Abra, though. We do. So actually, that's fine right there. We don't outspeed here. So if we can get the paralysis down. Oh my gosh, 2 wraps in a row. Whoa, and a crit. I mean, the X defend really helped her out there. We would have to get really lucky here. Okay, Reflect. Okay. We cannot miss. But in theory, you telling me there's a chance? There was a chance. We did it. There you go. Easy Sabrina. Hour 30 just passed, which is a bummer. I think we can still beat an hour 40, though. I do think that it's still possible because we are in a pretty good spot now. I do need to go... do I go grab the rare candy in the power plant? I do think that it might be necessary. I don't want to use it. We need to be level 65, though, to start the league. That is our benchmark. If not a little higher. So because of that, we only have 5 rare candies right now. I'm gonna need the additional help. I'm gonna save, and we're gonna actually just battle a couple of these guys too. Let's get up to 55 at least. Oops, not that. There we go. Do 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 do. Hey Annie, welcome in. We had some trouble with Blaine on this run, but otherwise it's been much better than the first one. Just getting a little extra training in now because we had to use some rare candies to get through Blaine, which is a pain, but we are here now at Giovanni. I'm going to take advantage of these trainers, as well as I'm probably going to have to train in Victory Road to make up for the rare candies, which is a bummer. There's 55. I'll probably just go all the way and beat all of these guys because might as well. I'm not really relying on, what do you call it? I'm not relying on setup, really. I will be using Mimic for Double Team, probably, just because it helps make that more consistent. But I'm not actually really banking on badge boosts. I kind of just want the experience when I can get it. I might still actually level up perfectly after the Doug Trio. I'm not sure. It's possible. I'm gonna go heal. Gotta teach Mimic and get ready for Giovanni. Rapidash is fantastic. It's actually on our tier list now too, which I love. We don't have that many fire types yet on our tier list. Okay, 31. Mimic, yes. In place of Thunder Wave. I'm gonna save that. We're gonna go right into this. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna Ice Beam the Dugtrio. Get out of here. We're going to Mimic. Double Team. Because it can KO us in 2 slashes. So we need to try and avoid that. Because that is bad time. Yep, that's bad time. Fissure, you silly goose. Okay, Mimic. Double Team. Then we just Double Team. And we try to avoid 2 slashes. Now, please, just... Oh my gosh. Come on, Persian. There it is. Okay, 1, 2, okay. Ice Beam. Now we should be golden. We might level up here. That should be fine, though. We don't have any major weaknesses, and he goes for Horn Drill anyway. Hilarious. Okay. I do need to go to the power plant. Since we use the other rare candies, I'm gonna have to. Which stinks. But you know, it is what it is. We need the levels. We need levels. We need more levels. Super Repel, and then we can Surf. Because right now I could only get to level, if I want to save 1 back just in case of level up, which I don't know if we really even want to. I don't think it would benefit us at this point because we would need to train more. Let's dig. So right now we need like 3 levels. Because we're gonna have 7, so we need 2 levels at least before leaving Victory Road. And we can definitely do that. That's not a big deal. 2 levels, easy. If we get 3, we'll actually have enough to get through without too much trouble at all. We are very high level now, so that means that we're actually going to have a pretty nice time here. Frozen Solid, hilarious. Thunderbolt, the Cloister, it doesn't go down. Ooh, it crits. Okay, don't love that. Oh boy. Oh, it's paralyzed. That works out well for us. Okay. He is going to outspeed now. That's kind of a bummer. Yeah, okay. So the strategy that I had in the last playthrough right here is kind of dumb. Blue has a lovely team. He does. What's the name of this? This is just Pokemon Yellow. I modified the game myself to put Dratini in the place of Pikachu. And then we are just... Okay, Leech Seed, not very nice. We were just trying to get Dratini through the entire game without... Oh, he got frozen again. That's hilarious. Without any other Pokemon in battle. Oh, we still don't quite... Ooh, the attack drop. Hate that. We do have speed now. And we just miss the wrap. I see. Because, yeah, the strategy, if we steal Stun Spore, we can use that on Jolteon if we need it. Trying to see if I can get him to go for... Okay, Poison Powder is not terrible. Ice Beam. Ice Beam. There we go. Thunderbolt. Ooh. Okay. We are in danger. We are in danger. Oh, man. Hey, Michael Knight. welcome in. Trying to think if there's any better solution here, because this stun spore really is gonna be helpful. There we go. Just misses one of the powders. That works out very well for us. If we can get another freeze on Ninetales, that'd be hilarious. We don't. Oh well. Thunderbolt. Oh, we do one shot that time. Perfect. I can actually wrap here since we outspeed. We will not outspeed the Jolteon, but I have Stun Spore now. Not that it really matters, I don't think. It actually is not going to matter at all. He's just going to go for agility and pin missile, I think. Okay, whatever. That works. That works. Okay. Let's see. I have one full restore. I'm going to need at least one level still in Victory Road, which I think is very manageable. Okay. Thinking through this. I think we're going to be an hour 45 is going to be our final time we're looking at right now. That is my guess. Do-do-do-do. We can at least get Dratini out of the F tier for sure. For sure, which I would love, because this little guy deserves better than F tier. Okay, where are my max repels? Okay. Let's use strength. Okay. Yeah, the Blaine problem really just cost us like 10 minutes, which sucks. We're going to eventually probably have to revisit Dratini again in the future and figure out the Blaine situation. Now, I guess we kind of did figure out, just you need level 53 and a lot of luck. It's kind of the way through there. Oh, I didn't need to repel again because I have max repels instead of super repels. Oh well, it all works. Okay, so I think the Pokemon I'm gonna go after is the guy that has a bunch of water Pokemon here coming up. That's the trainer I'm going to use to get to my next level, because I think that should perfectly get us to 58, which will be enough. I could fight maybe an additional trainer. You know what? Let's fight all three of these last trainers, see if we can get an extra level. Because I think, have decent-ish coverage here for this team. Oh, okay. The attack drop is not my favorite thing, because we did need to wrap against Chansey. Okay, the crit is huge. And wrap the Chansey. Awesome. Okay. Don't love that I kind of took some damage there. Max repel again. I think this guy's team is going to be a little easier because he has all water types. Tentacruel will probably survive. Not too bad, though. Constrict. Blastoise will probably also... Ooh, barely. Doesn't matter. Level 58. Okay, so I'm definitely not getting 59. I have 7 rare candies, right? Yep. Okay, we're just going to go. We just going. I'd have to do a lot of training to get to an extra level now at this point, because like what are we working with right here? Almost 12,000. No, thank you. That's a lot of training. I mean, Victory Road, it is a place where you can get some of that, but we got our minimum level that we were looking for. Okay. We're going to rearrange some stuff here. Put full restores up there. Oh. Full restore there. And then we can swap that around. And then, oh, let's put that there. Bicycle. Where's my elixir? Oop. There we go. Save. I need to use my rare candies. Get all the way up to 65 before we go into the battle against Lorelei. Okay, we're gonna save. We're going. Can you evolve your Dratini? No, it's only Dratini. Only Dratini. Dragonite will have a chance to do the same challenge at a future point. Oh, I did that wrong. I was supposed to wrap. That's why I held on to wrap this whole time. Gotta use wrap. Okay. Oops. I misclicked. Doesn't matter as much this time. I am king of the misclick. Goodbye, Cloyster. We're gonna mimic Amnesia. Gonna use Amnesia. Gonna use Amnesia again. Ooh. Okay. That might have been enough. Am I badge boosted enough to go first? I am. Okay, awesome. Thunderbolt one-shots? Yes, it does. Okay, good. That's Lorelei out of the way. All of that prep to make Lorelei a breeze. That's what all of that was for. All of that work. Well, plus Blaine, but epic rap battles? Absolutely, that's what we're working with. Now we just Ice Beam all of Bruno's team because he's just the hiker. Excuse me, you actually picked Ice Punch? You fool. And level 66, nice. 66. Here we go. Bye, hiker. All right, let's full restore, elixir, save, and battle. Battle. Okay, we're going to mimic. Excuse me. That's rude. Confuse no more. I love that. And we're just going to Thunderbolt or Ice Beam all the way through this whole team. Golbat, take this Thunderbolt. Take another one. Why don't you? I should probably be using Ice Beam because the freeze status is better. Oh, I am asleep. I got my substitute up. Okay. There was a little Gen 1 glitch there too. Hey, Brandon, thank you so much for subscribing. I don't know if you guys saw that. When I hit myself in confusion, it says that... It said that the opponent, the Gengar, took damage out of confusion, which is a weird thing. If you have a substitute and you hit yourself in confusion, it'll say the other person hit the other person's substitute, which is very weird. It can confuse Ray. Yeah, there we go. Whew! Agatha is a menace. But Lance, on the other hand, is a breeze. Not even worried about him whatsoever. I will still save. Wait, it's all rap? Always was. Always has been. Except for Lance. Well, I should have taught rest here, actually. Because we don't even need... Oop! A little Hyper Beam. A little friendly Hyper Beam there. Excuse me. Just barely surviving. Oop. That actually is a loss against... I was talking big game. I was talking a big game. I didn't even teach rest, and we ran into the problem. Because we don't need Mimic anymore. We want rest. And that's it. That's the only change we need to make. Those two Dragonairs surviving on a sliver is insane work. Absolutely insane. Oop, I Thunderbolted instead. It's paralyzed. That's hilarious. Okay, that level up is maybe... No, we crit. We don't quite one-shot. We are just a hair to Queek. If I got like one Leer or something, actually. I mean, I could... I'm actually going to put Ice Beam up in the first slot. If I used Rest at Aerodactyl, it probably could change that. Maybe it doesn't matter. Fly. Ooh, the crit is crazy. We're going to actually rest. He missed! Hilarious. Hey, Mike, thank you for subscribing. There we go. As long as we get the Aerodactyl taken care of, we're good. Okay. On to the champion. Ice Beam, Rest, Thunderbolt, and Wrap. Wrap is just kind of hanging out now. We needed it for Lorelei. At this point, we don't really need it anymore. Ice Beam. Actually, I should probably... Oh, no, I don't have Mimic. I always Mimic Earthquake. I'm so used to it. Do I outspeed? I don't outspeed. We don't actually 3-hit either. Oh, the Kinesis is like the worst thing. And then the crit. Ugh. Oh, I think I did want Mimic for getting Earthquake. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that is a mistake. I do think that is indeed... Oh my gosh. That was big damage. Okay, so we got to do this without Rest now. I mean, without Mimic. I think I made a grave error. And I saved it too. Okay, that's enough of that, sir. Jinxed, basically. If I cannot beat this, I will add Mimic back up to our moveset or something. So I do think we're in a little bit of trouble against this Alakazam now. Do we have speed now? Oh, we don't. That stinks. Special drop almost gave us the outspeed. Yeah, okay. Hold up. That was my mistake here. Oh, I gotta get back into the game first before I can do anything. Let's see. I should be able to modify my moveset real quick. I'm going to undo my mistake here about teaching Rest over Mimic instead of Wrap. That was, I didn't look at my notes. That was a mistake, unfortunately. So I'm going to quickly take note of everything in the system here, in the software, make sure everything looks good. And I'm going to quickly modify my moveset so that we can be fair to Dratini. I did have it written down, I just did not do it, and that's my fault. That's not Dratini's fault. Okay, so this should just be able to change this to Mimic. I did break one thing here. Hold up. Okay, I think I fixed that. Let's see if that works. We'll see if that breaks anything. Okay, so now we can actually Mimic Earthquake, because I do think that was a major mistake on my part. Woo! Double Earthquake is a little spicy from this guy. He doesn't always use Earthquake, so that is a little wild. Probably should have actually healed one more time there. Ah. Is that going to undo the changes I just made? Indeed it is. Okay. One more time I got to make all these changes. Hold on. I want to be fair to Dratini, but what that does mean is that I have to do all of this to fix my player error. Mimic. We'll see. Hopefully this doesn't break anything. So with my luck. Because everything, for whatever reason, seems to break whenever I do this. Fine, because apparently I have bad luck with this software. Probably because I'm running an older version and then it does not like to play nicely. Having a brief intermission here of fixing stuff. Okay. We're just gonna save that and just assume it doesn't break. Oh wait, Mimic shouldn't have. There we go. I think it's fine now. I hope you beat this. I really hope so. I indeed hope so. Okay, I do want to mimic Earthquake. I will rest. I'm going to try and get through this with decent health because he doesn't always go for Earthquake. Because if I can get decent health here. Fury swipes? No! Alright. At least. At least we have all of that fixed now going into the battle. So we should be good now. Mimic, Earthquake, Poison Sting, perfect. Do another one of those. Hey, there we go, Sandslash. Thank you for playing nicely. Okay. Because now we can Earthquake. That should do significantly more damage. Oh, not the Kinesis. Not the Kinesis. Then we can rest against the Executor for free. Ice Beam. Oh, nope. Ice Beam. There we go. Ice Beam. Excuse me. Going to rest. Barrage. How rude. Wake up. I would just like to freeze you or something. That would be really nice. Full Restore? That's actually a very rare. Oh, uh-oh. We're asleep. Uh-oh. Is Blue actually playing well today with a Full Restore? That's, I think, a 20% chance for him to use when his Pokemon are at low health. It's very, actually, uncommon to see. Ah, the crit barrage. Okay, 2 hits only. That's fine. We can deal with that. Thunderbolt. Oh, and he crits with Aurora Beam. Oh no, my resets reset. I'm gonna have to jump through and add the resets we're doing to the previous ones. What the heck? All sorts of weird tech things today, huh? Okay. Come on. No, not the crit. I will go back and add it all together to get our official reset. Only this Sand Slash, so the rest will be spared. This Sand Slash is awful. He's very, very mean. Okay, Frozen Solid. Oh, he used a full restore. Okay. Sand Slash. I do think that us being like 3 levels higher would have made a good difference here. Problem is that we would have had to train even more. Yeah, I think Dratini is definitely going to get another playthrough at some point in the future. Because I'm just not happy with this one. Not satisfied yet with Dratini's performances. Okay, I'm going to... Oop, not item. Mimic. Earthquake. Rest. Stop using Earthquake, good sir. I don't know what your AI is like. Because Poison Sting. And then Slash. Okay. He has a chance to use Poison Sting. I just want to have decent health going into the Alakazam. That's all I was asking for. All right, we're going to Mimic Earthquake. He uses Earthquake. We're just going to attack with Ice Beam. And we crit. Okay. Well, we're going to the Alakazam now. Earthquake. Recover. Silly Goose. Psychic. We probably don't survive. We do! We do! Okay, so we don't actually have to be full health into the Alakazam. That's fine, then. Yeah, we're missing 1 level, I think, from the last playthrough because of the early rare candies. It affected that. He went for Hypnosis. Perfect. Perfect. Barrage. You miss. Good. Gonna rest. Go for Hypnosis. No Barrage. Okay. Let's Stomp. And missed a Barrage. That's better for me, at least. Okay. Full Restore. Oh, we survived the Ice Beam. That's crazy. We got the level up. Okay, that means we can now rest as long as whoo doesn't Tail Whip. We're good. Confuse Ray is mean. As long as we hit, though. Oh, we don't quite have a one-shot. Okay, I think Jolteon, though, is easy at this point because we know that he only uses Pin Missile. There it is. There it is, finally. Okay. Improved, but we still have more improvements to do for Dratini. We did a Gengar run as part of... I did a Gengar run as part of an edited video. I keep saying we on that one. It was not on stream. It was a separate edited video. And it is actually the top of our tier list, Indecisive Panda. But under 6 hours of playtime and under 2 hours of real time. That means that it is officially out of the F tier. Dratini is not destined for the F tier. It could be a whole lot better. I don't know what the resets were actually at. I believe we had about 31. I'm going to call it 36. I'll get the exact number. To actually like put in the logs. There's a lot of resets though. And our reset counter even broke in the making of it. But an hour 56 puts Dratini, let's pull up the tier list, in the D tier behind Kabuto. But it escaped the company of Magnemite and Zubat. We made it. We made it with just a Dratini. Man. Does it have the potential for C tier? I don't think so. After that, because we were cutting out some of the stuff to make it go faster, and it just makes it worse at the end. D for Dratini. That works out pretty well, doesn't it? I do think that it could probably get much higher in the D tier, probably around like either Ekans or Shelder. That'd be probably about as high as it's destined for, because training on that slow growth rate is just tough. It's tough, man. But it is at least out of the F tier, and that's what I wanted to see at the very least. Wonderful. Wonderful. We now have a final placement for Dratini for now. As always, like there will be Pokemon that we just don't quite perfect in 2 runs. They'll still be placed on the tier list, like Dratini will be. But I think that it's one of the ones I'm going to be looking at to revisit at some point once we have logged more Pokemon into our tier list. I think that Dratini could do even better. Whoop whoop. Love it. And caught the Whooper. I love it. That's the luck we aspire to here. But that is the run for tonight. I do need to determine what the next run will be, and we do that by spinning this random wheel of 20 Pokemon. I added a random selection to the wheel, and that came out to be Pidgeotto. So Pidgeotto is now on the wheel, and we have a bunch of other selections here, but let me go ahead and open up our Interact wheel screen and give this a spin and see what we get for next week's yellow version run. We're gonna hopefully do 2 runs. Oh, I thought it was gonna be hit now. It's gonna be Arbok, the other noodle. Not bad. Arbok is gonna be interesting. We actually recently did Ekans, but that means that we're gonna see the difference between the evolution line. Arbok immediately is going to have a lot of advantages over Herbert. Noodle the noodle. This is the false noodle. It's not a true noodle. It's Arbok. I'll put some notes together about what we learned from Herbert, as well as my own run. I've done a run with Arbok before to give us an idea of what we're working with. It's probably going to be Earthquake, Rock Slide, spam, maybe some Body Slam. It's going to be another noodle. And then we're going to have to pick another one for the wheel. Does anybody in the chat have any specific ones they want to see on the wheel? Or I could add a random selection, of which we have a bunch. Mew would be a super fun one. Scyther is a very odd one because its learn set is very weird. It doesn't learn like any bug moves and only learns 1 flying move. Magneton from Coles. They're trying to make me suffer again, Coles. Missingno would be a fun one, honestly. So we will have full spaghetti. Mewtwo is good. Oddish. Oddish would be a fun run. Oddish is good. Magneton is cool too. Name Arbok Noodle backwards. Eldoon. It sounds like Magneton is the fan choice tonight to add to the wheel. So that will probably be appearing on the next one. But that is it for now. We've ranked Dratini. Next week is Arbok. And I will plan for that next week, next Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. But I will be live again tomorrow to do some more Ironmon playthrough at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you everybody for joining tonight. And I'll call it there. Have a good one. And I'll see you tomorrow.